you didn't know that. Look. See, it's simple. We can take care of each other. Ooh, I'm so glad I'm approved. I like this facility. The grounds are beautiful. Look how much our policy will pay for. Let me show you what you get. I'm so glad that BIVX set me up for long-term care. Ooh, I love this adult daycare. I'm learning new skills. Thank you, BIVX. BIVX Wealth and Insurance Solutions. Together, we thrive with Secure 65. Mastering long-term care decisions. With your senior advocates, Alicia and Monet. We are here to help. Call us at 833-300-4968. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for this important discussion on long-term care. We're thrilled to have you here, taking the steps to understanding crucial aspects of future planning with long-term care. So before we dive in, I want to express our gratitude for your time and your interest. Today's webinar is designed to give you a high-level overview of long-term care, what it is, who needs it, the reason behind it, and the costs associated with it across different areas in the United States. We are honored to have our Chief Operating Officer, Alicia Alcano, here with us today. Alicia will be guiding us through the intricacies of long-term care, sharing insights and valuable information that can help you make informed decisions. So to kick things off, let's start with the basics. Long-term care is an array of services designed to meet a person's health or personal care needs during either a short or long period of time. It's not just for the elderly. Anyone at any age might need long-term care due to illness, disability, or injury. And the costs, well, they can vary significantly depending on where you live. But understanding these costs is essential for effective planning. So we also have a heartfelt testimonial from one of our customers who experienced firsthand the importance of long-term care. Now, their story highlights the need for preparedness and the peace of mind that comes with having a plan in place. So now, without further ado, I am delighted to introduce our COO, Alicia Alcano, who will lead us down this long-term care journey. Alicia Alcano, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Monet. And hi, everyone. It's my pleasure and honor to be here today. And I want to thank you, all those communities that have logged in today. So thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. We take our jobs very serious because some of us are already seniors. So thank you. And thank you to our senior advocates, because without them, we cannot help our communities, our clients, our friends and family. So thank you for being here today. And let's start this magnificent webinar today that is full of golden nuggets. So without delay, let's bring up our presentation.
How to master your long-term care needs.
Yes, absolutely. So Monet has been in the insurance industry for many, many, many years. So there is nothing that you can throw at her that she doesn't know. So, Monet?
Well, thank you so much. I am so happy to be here, and I am ready to get into it. Let's tell them a little bit about who we are. Let's go through that disclaimer first. At Secure 65 Health Plans, we envision a world where no senior ever worries about affording for health care or prescriptions. Every senior will have a safe home, nourishing food, and a comfortable bed. Above all, they will be surrounded by love and care every day of their lives because our passion drives us to create a future where seniors live with dignity, security, and endless love. Alicia?
At BIVX, our mission is to ensure every senior and their family achieves financial security. We work respectfully and harmoniously with the senior advocates at Secure 65 health plans, combining our financial expertise with their healthcare advocacy. Together, we provide seniors with comprehensive support, ensuring they receive the best of both worlds for their lifetime value and peace of mind.
Thank you, Alicia. So let's dive into why long term care is not just a health issue, but a significant financial one as well. So, first, it's important to understand that health insurance and disability insurance do not cover long-term care. This is a pretty common misconception. While health insurance may cover short-term medical needs and disability insurance can replace lost income, well, neither one provide for extended personal care that the long-term care needs require. In fact, if you look at this slide, 10% of long-term care claims are covered by Medicare. And this leaves a substantial gap in coverage that many people just aren't prepared for. So without proper planning, the financial burden of long-term care can be overwhelming. Consider the numbers. In 2016, the average lifetime cost per person for long-term care was 172,000. For couples, this figure doubles to 344,000. And these are substantial amounts that can significantly impact your savings and your retirement plans. So let's put it all in perspective. Think of your 401k or other retirement savings. Now, these funds, which you've worked hard to accumulate for a comfortable retirement, could be quickly depleted by the high cost of long term care. So it's essential that using your 401k for your health needs, which is not what many envision that they want to do for their retirement years, that we come up with a different plan. Planning ahead for long-term care is crucial to protect your financial future. So by understanding these costs and preparing accordingly, you can ensure that you and your loved ones are covered without compromising your retirement savings. So now look at what are some of the other long-term care needs, Alicia.
Yes. So long-term care insurance isn't just for one specific group. It's essential for a broad range of people. Let's say you're single. Without a partner to rely on, single adults may find themselves in need of professional care as they age or if they have unexpected health issues. Now, let's say I'm a couple. I have a partner. I have a husband. Both partners need to consider long-term care insurance to protect their combined assets and ensure that if one needs care, the other one can maintain financial stability. Now, let's say you are a caregiver. Many of you in our audience are caregivers, are currently providing care for a loved one. Understand the emotional and financial strength it can cause. Caregivers themselves should plan for their own future care needs. Sorry. So imagine if you injure yourself as you're caring for a loved one. What will happen to you? Did you have a plan in place? Think about those details. Now, people with a family health history, if you have a family history of chronic illnesses or conditions that require long-term care insurance, is prudent measure to protect yourself. Early planners, those who plan early can secure better rates. The younger you are, the better. Middle-aged adults, individuals, I'll say their 40s and 50s, should consider long-term care insurance to lock in lower premiums and prepare for the years ahead. Middle-income families, this group can benefit significantly from long-term care insurance to protect their hard-earned savings from being depleted by care cost. Now, high net worth individuals, even though with substantial assets, should consider long-term care insurance to protect their wealth and ensure their estate is preserved for future generations. In summary, long-term care insurance is a critical component for anyone looking for a secure future, maintain their independence, and protect their assets. Planning ahead is a key, and it's never too early to start. Thank you for your attention. Let's listen to this real story and understand the true impact of long-term care insurance.
I've always been extremely close to my parents. It's just me. Love my parents with everything that I had. My parents were prepared for retirement. They were not prepared for lengthy illnesses. No one expects for someone to be sick for years. Then it becomes just your responsibility and you have to just figure it out. My father was diagnosed with renal cancer. Never once did I ever hear that man complain. He still wanted to be independent and would fall. And there he and I would be on the floor, struggling, trying to get him up. And I would just cradle him. Oh my goodness, cancer's a beast. He passed overnight. Being a caregiver can be extremely stressful. I pay for all household expenses. I pay for full-time help. I am always in a position of, am I doing the right thing? Could I have done more? There was a time when they both were in the hospital at the same time. My career was on complete hold. I got sick from the stress, just trying to do too many things and be too many things to too many people. And my mother says to me, "We never wanted this for you. And we know this is hard. And just know how much we appreciate everything that you're doing." If I was faced with it, I'd do it all again. I'd be smarter with some of the things, but I would do it all again because it would do the same thing for me. That's just how much we love each other.
That's a very impactful and very emotional story because it happens to many of us. Rhonda, both parents have health issues at the same time. She's very lucky to still have her mom with her. But that's the reason why we're so passionate, why we love what we do, helping our community, helping our senior, helping our families and friends. As you can see right now, this is the long-term care cost of care by Jen Worth. We'll include this link in the PDF file of this webinar. So you can actually go in and play with it. It's extremely easy. You just plug in your zip code and you see how much care costs today and how much it will cost 10, 15, 20 years. I can guarantee you, you're going to be shocked how much increases year after year. So please go in and take a look at it. Bring your friends, go together and see what it will take for you to realize, to start planning for long-term care now when you're healthy. so you can qualify for good low premiums and have a lifetime coverage. So thank you for paying attention.
Thank you, Alicia. That was impactful at its very best. I mean, when you think about it, it's not just for the elderly. It's important to understand that long term care is not just for elderly, it actually
Mhm.
impacts people of various age groups that require services. So let's look at the statistics. 42% are under age 65. Now, that might surprise you, but a significant portion of long term care users are younger than 65. This includes people who may have experienced accidents, chronic illnesses, or disabilities that necessitate long term care services. 58% are age 65 and above. And as expected, the majority of long term care users are seniors because aging naturally brings about health issues that often require long term care. So, whether it's in home assistance, assisted living, or nursing care. In terms of the actual numbers, total long term care users are approximately 10.3 million people who use long term care services. Nursing homes, 1.5 million people are in nursing homes. And even more than those younger than 55, about 170,000 individuals, or 2%, are using long term care services. So these figures highlight that long term care affects a wide range of age groups, not just the elderly. This underlines the importance of early planning, as anyone, and I mean anyone, can find themselves in need of these services unexpectedly. Understanding these statistics, well, they really help us see the broader picture and the importance of long term care planning for all age groups. So, now let's explore some more significant ways in which people are impacted with respect to long term care and what risk it has on your future. Let's take a moment to define what long term care really means. Long term care refers to assistance provided by individuals with chronic illness or mental or physical disabilities. This care can be delivered both in nursing homes and at home, depending on the individual's needs and preferences. Unlike other healthcare services, long term care is primarily designed to help with activities of ADLs rather than treat medical conditions. So, for the unexpected, is this going to affect your nest egg enough to take care of your memory care facility over 10 years? They're saying it's about 13 years for the average memory care individual, and it can cost upward of $1 million. What about outliving your income? Are you afraid of outliving your income or your money due to health issues and not being able to return to work? That's a significant concern for many. And then if you pass away, leaving others financially unprepared, would you like your family and your friends to remember you by the debt you left behind that others had to pay? Those are significant risks to your future, and you really want to be aware of it and how you can maintain it.
Now, let's talk about what are some of those health conditions that may require long term care. So, cancer is a devastating beast. We all know it. We, some of us have experienced it ourselves. Cancer is a significant factor leading to the need for long term care. Cancer treatments and their side effects can often make it difficult for individuals to manage daily activities independently. Imagine a stroke. My grandfather himself had 13 strokes, and he ended on a wheelchair for many, many years before he passed away. So, that rehabilitation after a stroke, ongoing care needed after a stroke can be very extensive, requiring a specialized report to aid in recover and maintaining quality of life. Head injuries, whether from accidents or other traumatic events, head injuries can result in long-term care, physical and cognitive impairments, necessitating continuous care. Parkinson's disease. This progressive neurological disorder affects movement and can severely impact daily functioning as it advances, requiring significant long-term care support. Heart disease, one of the number one illnesses in this country. Chronic health conditions often lead to need for long-term care due to limitations in physical activity and the need for regular medical attention and support. Multiple sclerosis, the disease of the central nervous system, can vary in severity but often leads to the need for long-term care due to its impact on mobility and overall health. Alzheimer's and dementia. These conditions are among the most common reasons for long-term care, particularly in the elderly. They affect memory, thinking, behavior, making it unsafe for individuals to live independently. These conditions illustrate the diverse range of health issues that can lead to the need for long-term care. It is not just about aging, it's about being prepared for any life altering event that could impact your ability to live independently. Planning for long term care means planning for the unexpected. It ensures that you have the support you need, no matter what health challenges you may face.
So here are some key statistics that I'd like to illustrate. When you think about, well, what percentage of people actually have Alzheimer's and dementia? These cognitive disorders are a leading cause of long-term care needs. They
Mhm.
significantly impair memory and daily functioning, requiring constant supervision and assistance. 15% are heart failure. This chronic condition limits physical activity and often requires specialized care and regular medical attention to manage symptoms and prevent complication. Depression is another one, 16%. Mental health is a critical aspect of overall well being. Chronic depression can affect the ability to perform daily tasks and maintain personal care, necessitating long term support. Chronic kidney disease, 25% that are on long term care. And this condition requires ongoing treatment and monitoring, including dialysis in the advanced stages, which often cannot be managed independently. Then, of course, we know many with diabetes, it's 27%. Managing diabetes involves regular monitoring, medication, and lifestyle adjustments. Complications from diabetes can also lead to greater need for long term care. Ischemic coronary heart disease, 29%. Heart disease impacts daily life and physical capabilities, requiring continuous care and support to manage health effectively. Many of us know those who have arthritis. They're 35% of the long term care. And this condition causes pain and mobility issues, making it difficult to perform everyday tasks without assistance. Obesity, 42%. Who knew? Obesity often leads to other health problems and can make mobility and daily tasks challenging, increasing the need for long term care services. High cholesterol, 51%, also high blood pressure, and these conditions are prevalent and often lead to other serious issues necessitating ongoing care to manage effectively. So, these statistics highlight the significant impact of chronic conditions on the need for long term care. Many of these conditions require continuous management, making it clear why long term care planning is crucial. Long term care insurance helps ensure that individuals with these chronic conditions receive the necessary support without compromising their financial stability. It provides peace of mind, knowing that you or your loved one will be taken care of regardless of the challenges posed by chronic health issues.
So, would you say, well, what is exactly long term care? Well, long term care refers to regular assistance for people with chronic illness. or mental physical disabilities, both in nursing homes as well as at home. Unlike other healthcare services, long term care is primarily intended to help with activities of daily living, also known as ADLs, rather than to treat medical conditions.
So, how will you pay for all this, Alicia?
Well, glad you asked. Pay out of pocket. Oh my goodness. I know a friend that used to say, why to use money on a bad situation? Paying out of pocket offers complete freedom to choose your care provider and setting. There are not restrictions on how you receive care. Challenges: this option can quickly deplete your savings and retirement funds, putting a significant financial strength on you and your family.
Yeah.
Government programs. Oh my goodness, where should I start? Medicaid? Well, good. Government programs like Medicaid can cover long term care costs for those who qualify. For those who qualify, providing essential support for low income individuals. Not all of us can qualify for Medicaid. We know that. Challenges? Relying on these programs should be a last resort. You may not have the freedom to choose your care facility, and you often must liquidate your assets to qualify, which can be financially and emotionally taxing. And believe me, they go back and check your last 5 years of all your assets and finances.
Draining.
Yes, exactly. Veterans benefits. And you say, well, they work for the country, they should be rewarded, right? Well, the good thing is veterans have access to dedicated long term care support from the government, recognizing their service to the country. Thank you for your services for those who are veterans and our audience. This can include numerous of care settings and services tailored to veterans' needs. Challenges? Well, benefits may vary based on the level and type of service, and navigating the system to access this benefit can sometimes be complex and time consuming. Because again, active duty take priority over veterans. I know that for a fact because my husband used to be military. Now, when it comes to life insurance and long term care rider, would you say, well, that's very good, isn't it? Good. This option allows you to use a portion of your life insurance policy death benefit to pay for long term care while you're still alive, right? It provides flexibility and dual purpose coverage. That is fantastic, and I'm all for it. Now, some challenges could be adding a long term care rider can increase the cost of your life insurance premiums. It also reduces the death benefit available to your family if the rider is used. Now, when it comes to long term care insurance policy, very good. The insurance is specifically designed to cover long term care expenses, offering comprehensive coverage for various types of care. It can protect your savings and provide peace of mind. Challenges? Premiums for long term care insurance can be high, especially if you purchase a policy later in life. There may also be limitations and exclusions in the coverage. So it is essential to understand the policy details thoroughly. And that's what we're here for, to help you and to assess your situation and provide you the best recommendation that works for you. So understanding these options and their pros and cons is crucial for making the best decision for your long term care needs. Planning ahead can provide you with more control overall care and financial security. Now, as you can see here, we have the three pillars of long-term care. Living in nursing homes, each of these provides unique benefits in care to different levels of care needs. Home health care benefits. Home health care is typically less expensive and more convenient than care in a skilled nursing facility. It allows individuals to remain in the comfort of their own homes. I want to have home care when the time comes. And also receive medical care, physical therapy, or assisting with daily activities. This option can often be more effective as it provides a familiar environment. You're more comfortable at home than any other place. Would you agree, Monet?
I agree 100%. I don't want to be in a facility and I don't want facility rules.
Exactly. Additionally, it supports independence by helping individuals maintain their self sufficiency as they manage injury or illness. What to know? Home health care is ideal for those who need some medical assistance but prefer to stay in their own homes. I agree.
Like
It
us.
requires careful co- coordination to ensure that all medical and personal care needs are met efficiently. Now, when it comes to assisted living, the benefits, well, assisted living facilities offer an independent alternative for seniors who require minimal assistance with daily living and personal care. These facilities provide a safe environment where residents can live independently while receiving help with activities like bathing, dressing, and medication management. The goal is to support an independent lifestyle while ensuring safety and access to care when needed. What do you need to know? Assisted living is suitable for individuals who are relatively independent but need some assistance with daily tasks. It combines the benefits of private living with the security of professional care and communal activities that enhance social well being. I know, Monez, your parents had a fantastic plan, didn't they?
Oh, they planned it out, Alicia. You had it right. They made sure they had the
Yeah,
best of the best when they went into retirement. And that's really what we want for all of you. We want you to have golden years. Right, Alicia?
absolutely. Now, would you say, what about nursing home, skilled nursing facilities? Well, the benefits in a nursing home, also known as skilled nursing facilities, are designed for individuals with disabilities of chronic illnesses who need constant medical care and supervision. Residents are typically older adults who are unable to care for themselves independently. These facilities provide comprehensive care, including medical treatment, rehabilitation services, and assistance with daily activities. What do you need to know? Nursing homes are best suited for individuals who require extensive medical and personal care. They offer a higher level of care than home health or assisted living facilities and are equipped to handle complex medical needs. We should not play doctors ourselves. However, the cost can be high, and it's important to consider the emotional impact of transitioning to a more institutionalized setting. In summary, home health care ideal for those medical needing medical assistance while maintaining independence at home. Assisted living, best for individuals who are largely independent but require some help with daily activities in a safe community oriented environment. Nursing homes, necessary for those with significant medical and personal care needs that cannot be at home or in an assisted living facility. So choosing the right type of long-term care depends on individual health needs, personal preferences, and financial considerations. Understanding these options is crucial for making an informed decision about the best care for you and your loved ones.
I got to just tell you, these three pillars are important. But what I want to do now is take a closer look at the specific types of services available within the long-term care framework. So we've got custodial care, we've got home health care, we've got nursing home facility care, we have nursing and respite care. Each of these services address different needs at different levels. So just to go through it real quickly, custodial care involves non-medical assistance with daily activities such as bathing, dressing, eating, and using the bathroom. This type of care focuses on helping individuals perform the activities of daily living. You'll hear us refer to that throughout the webinar as ADLs. And this is to maintain their quality of life and independence. Now, how is this treated? That's important to know because custodial care can be provided at home, in assisted living facilities, or in nursing homes. It is typically delivered by caregivers or personal aides and is often not covered by health insurance, making it important to plan financially for these services. Home health care, well, by definition, it includes medical and therapeutic services provided at home. That can also include skilled nursing care, physical therapy, occupational therapy, and assistance with medical equipment or medication management. How you're taking your pills is just as important as taking them. So now, how is that treated in your home? So health home care is usually less expensive, more convenient than in a skilled nursing facility, and it allows patients to receive professional medical care in the comfort of their homes, promoting independence and faster recovery than in a facility. People heal better just in a familiar environment, and that's what their home provides. Home health care services can be covered by Medicare, Medicaid, or private insurance, depending on the patient's eligibility and the specific services required. So, now lastly, nursing home facility. The definition of that is a nursing home or skilled nursing facility provides a higher level of medical care and supervision more than home health care or custodial care. And these facilities are designed for individuals with significant health issues or disabilities who require constant medical attention. So, how is it treated? Well, nursing home facilities offer comprehensive care, including medical treatment, rehabilitation, and assistance with ADLs. They are staffed by healthcare professionals such as nurses, therapists, and aides, ensuring that residents receive continuous care, and that's important. So now let's talk about nursing and respite care. Nursing care refers to the medical services provided by registered or licensed practical nurses, either in the home or in a facility. Respite care provides temporary relief for primary caregivers, allowing them a break while ensuring their loved ones continue to receive care. So, what's important is respite care can be covered by some insurance plans, and there are community programs available to assist with costs, and that's important. So, understanding these long term care services is essential for making informed decisions about care options for yourself or your loved ones. Each service type caters to different needs, from non medical daily assistance to comprehensive medical care in specialized facilities. So, when we talk about that, let's talk about the circumstances around activities of daily living. Yes, Jess. Terrific. Okay. So, when we talk about activities of daily living, we have to know what are ADLs and what do they provide, and how do you get your insurance claim activated or go into a claim. A long-term care insurance policy claim is, well, it's typically activated when an individual is unable to perform a certain number of ADLs independently or when they require substantial supervision due to severe cognitive impairment. The exact conditions for activation can vary by policy, but generally, the inability to perform at least two of the ADLs trigger the claim into the process. So ADLs are routinely activities that people do every day without assistance. They are used as a measure to assess an individual's functional status and determine the need for long-term care. So let's take a closer look at what each ADL actually means. When they say eating, it is the ability to feed oneself. This includes the ability to get food into the mouth and chew and swallow. It's not about can they go out to restaurants. Can they get the food in their mouth? Can they swallow it so that it won't lead to malnutrition or other health complications because they can't eat? Number two, dressing. The ability to choose appropriate clothes and dressing oneself. Not like your teenagers. This is a whole different thing. Appropriateness, that's not what they're talking about here. This includes managing fasteners like buttons and zippers. Challenges here can affect an individual's dignity and comfort. Number three, toileting. The ability to get to and from the toilet, use of the toilet properly, and manage your personal hygiene. And this is crucial for maintaining personal hygiene and preventing infections.
Yes.
Number four, cognition, the mental process that includes memory, problem solving, and decision making. Cognitive impairments such as Alzheimer's or dementia affects an individual's ability to perform other ADLs safely. Bathing, the ability to get in and out of the bath or shower and perform personal hygiene tasks. Bathing is vital for cleanliness and overall health. Number six, transferring, the ability to move from one position to another, such as getting out of bed or into a chair. This is critical for mobility and preventing bed sores and muscle atrophy. Number seven, incontinence, the ability to control bowel and bladder functions. Managing incontinence is essential for maintaining dignity and hygiene. Number eight, mobility, the ability to move around independently, including walking and navigating stairs. Mobility issues can lead to falls and injuries, severely impacting an individual's quality of life. So you may say, okay, Monet, so why do all these ADLs matter? Well, the inability to perform these ADLs signifies a loss of independence and an increased need for assistance. They are on the list because they are fundamental to daily living and personal care.
Yes.
When an individual struggles with these activities, you guys, it's an indication that they require significant support, which is where long-term care insurance comes in. So you got to have something to activate it. So insurance companies use the inability to perform ADLs as a standard way to assess when long-term care benefits should be paid out. The more ADLs an individual cannot perform, the more severe their need is for care. And this helps ensure that benefits are provided to those who truly need them. Typically, if a person is unable to perform at least two ADLs or has significant cognitive impairment, a claim can be initiated. So I think understanding the criteria for activating a long-term care insurance claim is crucial for you to make planning your priority and ensuring that you and or your loved ones can access necessary care when needed. So now let's go into what these 3 steps look like to get you on board with what's coming up and how you're going to do it. First and foremost is the understanding that you have a risk. The first step in planning for long-term care is recognizing the potential risks and understanding the need. This involves evaluating your personal experiences. What's that? Family history and the consequences of living a long life. So we talk about to reflect on your own health and your health of your family members. Have you seen loved ones struggle with chronic illness or disabilities that require long-term care? This can provide valuable insight into your potential future needs. What about just living too long? While longevity is a blessing, it also increases the likelihood of needing long-term care. Understanding this risk helps you prepare adequately financially. But what are the consequences of inaction? So if you guys look at it and say, I don't need a plan. Well, the financial and emotional burden on your family can be significant. And recognizing these risks in the first step in taking proactive measures is important. Phase number 2, developing a strategy. It's important to understand the need and the risk. Now, the next step is to develop a strategy to offset these risks. This phase involves considering the long-term care issues as a family matter, a family, because everybody's involved. You can't get everybody out of it. And then you got to assess the risk to your family if there's no strategy in place. So long-term care is not just an individual concern, but a family issue. And discussing potential care needs to be done with your families. Without a strategy, the family will have a strain. Caregiving responsibilities can overwhelm and actually just crush the family and what you're trying to do. In the implementation phase, what's important? Well, this is the final stage, but it's probably one of the most important because this involves putting your plan into action through long-term care insurance planning, self-funding arrangements, and establishing caregiving roles. So when you look at how all of this works together, each phase is actually very important, but it's important to also understand all of these phases work together so that you can build on the next one, creating a comprehensive approach to long-term care planning. Understanding the need and risk sets the foundation. Developing a strategy ensures you have a clear plan, and implementation puts your plan into action. This structured approach is the best way by far to start your long-term care strategy, ensuring a successful retirement and peace of mind at any age.
Now, how long does term care work? Yeah, well, eligibility and health requirements are key. So, for example, reasonably good health to purchase long-term care insurance. You must be in good health. Insurance companies require a health screening process to determine your eligibility. This means that pre-existing conditions or significant health issues may disqualify you or result in higher premiums. Important. It is crucial to apply while you're still relatively healthy, as waiting too long could mean higher costs or that inability to get coverage at all. Now, premiums based on age and coverage features. Age and premiums. The premiums you pay for long term care insurance are based on your age at the time of purchase and the specific features and benefits you choose for your policy. An example, for instance, a 55-year-old purchasing a policy with a daily benefit of 150 for a benefit period of 3 years may pay a different premium compared to a 65-year-old buying the same coverage. The younger you are, well, when you purchase the policy, the lower your premiums will generally be. Features and benefits. You can customize your policy with various features such as inflation protection, share care options, and more. These choices will affect your premium costs. Keep that in mind. Now, benefit triggers, activation of benefits. When I mentioned it about the two activity of daily living, you don't have to have all seven or all eight of them for that benefit to trigger, to kick in. The common ADLs include, as we know, eating, dressing, toileting, cognition, transferring, bathing, incontinence, and mobility. I know it. I see it. I have my in-laws in their 80s and they struggle every single day. Importance. This means that if you need assistance with these activities due to illness or perhaps cognitive decline, you can file a claim to start receiving benefits. And if you need assistance, give us a call. That's what we're here for, to help you out. Now, keep something in mind: waiting periods and policy limits. Now, you say, well, what is a waiting period? What is it going to take for those benefits to start kicking in? Well, many long-term care insurance policies have a waiting period, okay? Also known as an elimination period, which must be satisfied before benefits are paid. During this period, can be from a range of 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days or longer, during which you must cover your care costs out of pocket. That is a standard in all these policies. Policy limits. Benefits are paid as long as necessary until the policy limits are reached. These limits are typically defined by a daily or monthly benefit amount and a total benefit period. Let's say 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, whichever you decide. Coverage for life. Some policies offer what is called a coverage over benefit, continuation of benefits rider, which can be added to a hybrid policy to external coverage and pay benefits until death, providing additional security and peace of mind. So imagine that extra continuing benefits for a lifetime. We don't know. We don't have a magic bulb that tells us how long we're going to need long-term care. But having the extra protection can help you out. Now, how it all works together, would you ask? But when you purchase a long-term care insurance policy, you'll start by undergoing a health screening to determine your eligibility. Once approved, you'll pay premiums based on your age and the chosen coverage features that you selected. If you become chronically ill or cognitively impaired and need help with at least 2 activities of daily living, you can file a claim. After satisfying any waiting period, your benefits will begin and continue as necessary until the policy limits are reached. If you have a continuation of benefits rider, your coverage could extend until death, ensuring you are covered for life. Thank you for your attention. Let's now discuss the next steps that you can take to explore long-term care insurance options.
Thanks, Alicia. Now we're going to explore the 5 key features and benefits you need to understand when evaluating a long-term care policy. Now, guys, understand these features are crucial for ensuring that your policy meets the needs and provides the necessary support when you need it. Number 1 is the amount of benefits. The amount of benefit rider refers to daily or monthly maximum amount that your policy will pay for the long-term care services. For instance, we're going to use Alicia's example. If your policy provides a daily benefit amount of $150, this means the insurance will cover up to $150 per day for your expenses. Now, you need to consider your potential care costs to choose an appropriate benefit amount that will adequately cover your needs. The duration of benefits. This determines how long the benefits will be paid. Policies can offer benefits for a certain number of years or for a lifetime. So if you choose a policy with a 3-year benefit period, your insurance will cover your long care costs for up to 3 years. A lifetime benefit will cover for the lifetime without any limits. The elimination period, also known as the waiting period, is the amount of time you must wait before you become eligible for benefits before the policy begins to pay. Now, to understand if your policy has a 90-day elimination period, you will need to pay out of pocket for your care costs for the first 90 days. Now, after this period, the insurance benefit starts and you're good to go. You also need to know where the location of care is coming from. This specific feature specifies whether the policy covers care in different settings, such as at home, in assisted care living, and or in a nursing facility. A comprehensive policy will cover a range of care settings, giving you flexibility for home health care or going into a nursing home. All of that will be covered. So it's essential to ensure your policy covers the settings where you might need it most. And lastly, we're going to touch on inflation. The inflation protection ensures that your benefits keep up with the rising cost of long-term care over time. Now, this feature adjusts your benefit amount periodically based on inflation rates. So an example of that, without inflation protection, a daily benefit of $150 might be sufficient today, but could fall short in 20 years. So you want to have a policy that has an inflation rider in it. These features all matter, and understanding these key features will help you choose a policy that will work for you. So I think when you look at how all of this comes together, inflation protection, location of care, elimination period, and duration of benefit, and the amount, you can make a informed decision as to where you want to put your money for your insurance. Right, Alicia?
Absolutely. So important. So here you will say, well, what is the pool of benefits? Well, the pool of benefit dollars is the total amount of money available to you under your long-term care insurance policy. Instead of being limited to a daily or monthly benefit amount alone, you have a maximum amount of money that you can draw from your policy for over the life of the policy. Now, an example is if your policy has a pool of, let's say, 300,000. This is the total amount of money available to pay for your long-term care services, regardless of how you choose to use it. Now, how does it affect different types of care? Well, let's say home health care. You can use the pool of benefit dollars to cover home health care services. This includes costs for professional caregivers, medical equipment, and any necessary home modifications. Flexibility. This allows you to stay at home longer while receiving the care you need, as the money is available to support those services. But in an assisted living, let's say the usage may be different. If you decide to move to an assisted living facility, your pool of benefits dollars can cover the cost of your residency, including personal care, services, meals, and activities. Also, adaptability. This gives you the flexibility to transition from home health care to an assisted living environment as your care needs increase. Now, let's transition to a nursing care facility. For those requiring a higher level medical care, the pool of benefit dollars can pay for nursing home care. This includes room and board, medical treatment, and specialized caregivers. The comprehensive coverage, let's say, this ensures that even if your needs escalate to requiring full-time nursing care, your policy will continue to support your needs. In addition, care coordination services are extremely important. Many long-term care insurance policies include care condition services. The services help you manage your care, connect with your providers, ensure that you are receiving the appropriate level of support. By using the pool of benefit dollars for care coordination, you can streamline your care management and make the most efficient use of your benefit. So, flexibility. The money in the pool benefit dollars is used only when and where is needed. You can allocate it across different types of care as your needs change over time. Now, the comprehensive coverage of benefits of the pool of benefit dollars ensures that you have a broad range of care options available, from home health care to nursing facilities. What is the financial security? By having a total pool of money, you can better manage your long-term care expenses and avoid the risk of running out of benefits prematurely. You can also customize your care. The pool allows you to tailor your care plan to your specific needs and preferences, ensuring you receive the right level of care at the right time. So, maximizing your long-term care benefits is critical, and Monet will go over those.
Terrific. So now we're going to go right into the long-term care, what it looks like, what the benefits are, and we're going to compare them so you know what you're getting. We're going to do it pretty quickly, you guys, because we didn't want to go over the hour, but here we go. So when you talk to long-term care insurance, which is the first tile, understand that's specifically designed to cover long-term care expenses, including home health care, assisted care, and even nursing home. They've got flexible premiums. There's an opportunity cost. There are some tax consequences, which means Premiums may be tax deductible, and benefits are generally received tax-free. Return of premium, usually there is no return of premium. Death benefit is typically included. Inflation riders are available if you want to keep up with it. And we're going to go on to the next one, which is life insurance, long-term care, hybrid policies. The benefit combines life insurance with long-term care benefits, and if long-term care is needed, the death benefit is reduced to pay for the care. Also, flexible premiums, there's an opportunity cost. Tax consequences are generally the long-term care benefits are tax-free. Premiums, of course, are not tax deductible. There is a death benefit. There are inflation riders that are available, and the medical underwriting will play a part in whether you get approved or not, but they are less stringent than an LTC policy. Costs are generally more expensive than traditional life insurance, but provides really comprehensive coverage. Now we're going to jump into life insurance with a long-term care rider. Benefits allows policyholders to use a portion of the death benefit for long-term care needs. Flexible premiums, the opportunity cost is the death benefit is reduced by the amount used for long-term care. Let's see, inflation riders generally are not included, but some may offer that. Yes, there are medical underwriting that's involved in this category. And lastly, fixed or indexed annuities for long-term care. And let me just say, I'm going through it kind of quickly, but the idea is download it after on your YouTube channel in our description box, and you can take as much time as you need to look at it or give us a call, and we'll help you walk through it. So lastly, when it comes to the fixed or indexed annuities for long-term care, the benefits are annuities can be structured to provide income that can be used for long-term care. Now, some annuities offer long-term care riders that can increase payouts if care is needed. So I want you to keep all that there. There are, of course, flexible premiums. The opportunity cost is money tied up in the annuity may not be as liquid as other investments, so understand that. There's a return of premium on some of them. Let's just get to the summary. So each option has its unique benefit and its consideration. LTC is best for comprehensive long-term care coverage, but can be costly and offers no death benefit. Life insurance and long-term care hybrid provides flexibility and ensures value is received either as long-term care or death benefit, but at a higher cost. Life insurance with long-term care riders are more affordable with a dual purpose coverage, but less comprehensive for long-term care. And fixed or index annuities offer tax-deferred growth and potential long-term care coverage, but can be less flexible and involve higher fees.
That is so true, Monet. Yes. Now, let's say, long-term care or invest. Well, investing, let's go with scenario 1 that we have. Investing $3,042 annually at 5% after tax rate of return will accumulate by $105,616 after 20 years. Not bad, not too shabby, $105,000. Now, the long-term care insurance options paying $3,042 annually for a year long-term care policy with a 150 daily benefit and 5% compound inflation protection will provide a benefit of $435,804 after 20 years. So I don't know about you, but I like the 435,000 versus the 105, wouldn't you?
Hey. Absolutely.
Exactly. So you need to weigh your options. Should I go for a long-term care or should I invest? The decision is very personal, okay? But with the assistance of a financial professional that can guide you through the journey, you can make the right decision for you. Wouldn't you agree, Monet?
Oh, absolutely. I think we have set it up so many people understand how this process works. So I just want to touch on really quickly, what are some compelling reasons why you should get a long-term care policy? So that being said, Alicia, Give the
Yes.
nod. Start planning today to maintain your independence and ensure quality care when you need it most, you guys. You got to protect your assets and avoid financial stress during your golden years. Give your loved ones peace of mind and avoid burdening them with unexpected costs. Enjoying your retirement years with confidence, knowing you are prepared for any eventuality and can live life on your terms. Well, shoot, that makes your golden years the best years of your life. And that's why we're here. So
Yes.
let's take them to the checklist.
Absolutely. So let's talk about what everybody should start planning for long-term care now. So here's a short checklist. Evaluate where you are today. The importance of long-term care planning is understanding your current situation, assess your health financial status, family history, and any existing coverage you may have. Now, you say, what kind of questions am I looking for? Well, what is your current health status and what are family health history trends? Do I have any savings or investments or mark for long-term care? What long-term care coverages, if any, do I currently have? Planning is a key. Determine where you want to be tomorrow. Setting clear goals for your future care is essential. Considering your preferences for care settings, the type of care you may need, and how you want to protect your assets. Where do I prefer to receive it? At home, in an assisted living, or a nursing home? How do I want to protect my assets and ensure financial stability for my family? What kind of lifestyle do I want to maintain in later years? Have a heartfelt conversation with your family is critical. It helps ensure everyone is on the same page and prepares them for future responsibilities. Keep in mind, have control over how you want someone to take care of you now. That gives you the power to say, I want to be here. I want this much need for me. So it's essential. So let's grow old with dignity. Have a talk with your family and your preferences in regards to long-term care. Who will be responsible for making decisions if I'm unable? That is key. How can I ensure my family feels prepared and supported? Remember, we don't want to be a burden to our children and our families. But the more you prepare, the better you're going to be. So get professional guidance. Weigh your options with trusted financial professionals. That's what Secure 65 in combination with BIVX Health is here for, to help you out, to guide you, and to protect you. Take control of your life. Set up healthcare directives now for a sustainable future. Establish healthcare directives that ensure your wishes are known and respected. This includes powers of attorney, living wills, and advance directives. Did you have a power of attorney and a living will in place? I know they're always ask me at the hospital whenever I'm going to have a surgery. And believe me, I have plenty. Do you have a living will? Yes, I do have a living will. So have documented your preferences for medical treatments to end of life care. Now, by following this checklist, you can take proactive steps to secure your future.
Absolutely. Hey, and I just want to thank you, everybody, for being so patient. And we have covered a lot of ground. Oh, a lot of ground. And there's still more to go, but we're going to continue towards our close. So let's lighten the mood with a couple of cartoons, while humorous also touch on very serious aspects of aging and long-term care planning. So the first one is an older woman sitting in front of her desk, and she says, I keep hitting escape, but I'm still here on her computer. This cartoon humorously captures the feeling many of us have when we try to avoid confronting realities of aging and long-term care needs. It's a reminder that while we might wish for an easier way out, well, planning for our future requires proactive steps. And then cartoon number 2, another old woman says, don't let aging get you down. It's too hard to get up. And this one adds a bit of levity to the conversation, emphasizing that staying positive and prepared can help us handle the challenges that come with aging. These cartoons are not just about bringing a smile to our faces, but I think it does. They're also deeply relevant to our discussion today. They highlight the importance of facing the realities of aging with both humor and seriousness. We don't want you to feel trapped by the lack of planning or overwhelmed by the challenges of aging. In life, it's often said that preparation is the key to success. And this rings especially true when it comes to planning for your long term care. So, just as we prepare for other major events like education, career, family, you guys, we must also prepare for our later years. And aging is inevitable, but how we handle it is within our control. So, by planning today, we can ensure that our future is not left to chance. We can protect our independence, secure our financial stability, and provide peace of mind for ourselves and our loved ones. So just remember, the goal is not just to live longer, but to live better with dignity and joy. So let's take these lessons to heart, embrace the humor while you're in this journey, and take the necessary steps to prepare for the road ahead. Your future self will thank you for it. So before we wrap up, I encourage you to take this next steps, whether it's scheduling a consultation, exploring our resources, or simply continuing your education on long-term care. Together, we can ensure that you and your loved ones are well prepared for the future. Thank you once again for joining us. Stay informed, stay prepared, and take care. And remember, the best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best right now. Let's make sure we're all doing our best to plan for a secure and comfortable future. Don't go it alone. We have financial professionals across the country just waiting to answer your questions. So give them a call. I'm Monet Swan.
I'm Alicia Alcana.
Until next time, thank you for coming. This is your life. Take control of it. Stay happy, stay prepared, and stay golden. Bye for now.
Bye.
Oh my God, we made the right decision. I can't be happier. I have long-term care. Yes. I'm in paradise. BIVX Wealth and Insurance Solutions. Together with Secure 65 Health Plans. Thank you for attending. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Secure 65 Health Plans on YouTube and Facebook. We are your senior advocates, and we're here to help. Call us at 833-300-4968.